Esta semana en el Popcorn conversamos con Pedro Pascal y el elenco de la serie The Last of Us. Tenemos los estrenos de la semana y mucho más. Bienvenidos Cinelovers a un nuevo programa de El Popcorn. Yo soy Oscar Ruiz, tenemos un montón de estrenos, entrevistas y todo lo que a ustedes les encanta, y como solo tenemos 30 minutos vamos a arrancar de inmediato. Me encantaría saber desde dónde están viendo ustedes nuestro programa. @elpopcornpty. Recuerden que tenemos varias plataformas digitales, tenemos Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, tenemos un canal de YouTube, así que empiecen a reportar sintonía, a contarnos qué han estado viendo recientemente, mientras iniciamos con el trailer de la semana.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
It can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Let me make this easy for you. You will bring me what I need, or everything you call a life will end. You may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
You thought you could win.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
De la semana. ¿Cómo estamos, Cinelovers? Activados como siempre. Hoy domingo de Popcorn. Quiero continuar con más porque ya está la segunda temporada de Vikings Valhalla para ver en casa. Está disponible esta segunda temporada que promete mucho más. Vamos a ver entonces el estreno Vikings Valhalla segunda temporada.
This is a peaceful place, but the cries you run from have not ceased.
We are now on different paths, but you are not giving up.
I will sit on the throne of Norway. Do you think you're the only one who is desperate to get there?
We must transport something of great worth to the Emperor of Constantinople. I think you could be the man to help me.
If I have any chance of taking what is rightfully mine, we must make money. Doing what?
What we're good at.
Freydis. Welcome to Jomsborg.
You have two choices. Return to Kattegat and Swarfjordur, or do what Vikings have always done. Reinvent themselves. Take what is rightfully yours.
Let's go! I cannot guarantee anyone's survival. I can only guarantee my best efforts to keep us alive. Brace yourselves!
came to us for a greater purpose than as a warrior. I think you're here to find a better life. Fortune favors the bold.
Qué buena noticia para todos esos fanáticos de la saga de Vikings. Vikings Valhalla, segunda temporada ya se encuentra disponible y yo quiero saber ustedes si son fans de esta serie y si ya empezaron a ver esta segunda temporada. Comenta en @elpopcornpty, son estas redes sociales, aparte y te puedes enterar de todo lo que pasa en el mundo Cinelover y siempre estamos regalando entradas para premiers y mucho más. Al regresar del cambio comercial arrancamos con las entrevistas que le hicimos al elenco de la nueva serie, el gran estreno de enero, The Last of Us. Así es, la adaptación que tiene críticas espectaculares y que les puedo confirmar que está buenísima. Llega este fin de semana finalmente para disfrutarla en casa. Así que conoceremos de parte del elenco y los creadores de qué trata, cómo va a sorprender a los fans y mucho más. Vamos al cambio y ya regresamos. Estamos de vuelta con más del Popcorn de esta semana, cargado de estrenos, novedades, y arrancamos este segundo bloque con una serie, una adaptación que muchos están esperando y que he tenido la oportunidad de ver varios capítulos y está buenísima. Les hablo de The Last of Us. La adaptación del exitoso juego de PlayStation llega a la pantalla chica, protagonizada por Pedro Pascal. La historia está increíble, muy apegada a la historia del videojuego, las animaciones, los efectos, la historia. Y si quieren conocer de qué trata o cómo va a ser esta adaptación, les dejamos el estreno de esta semana, la serie The Last of Us.
The amount of detail is incredible.
The Last of Us is a very genuine adventure.
The Last of Us takes place 20 years after a very specific outbreak happened that involves fungus.
That fungus is real. If it were to be able to infect humans, it would go like that. It's terrifying.
Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds.
Joel is a broken man. He is a father who has experienced loss.
I don't save Sarah's life, which is Joel's daughter, which is the event that shapes the character for the rest of his life.
A black market smuggler who's tasked with a job of transporting this 14-year-old girl named Ellie to this military group that provides hope for mankind to develop a vaccine.
When you're adapting something like a video game, changes have to be done smartly. We are telling more. There is so much in between.
Can I have a gun?
Absolutely not.
I was advised not to play the game, but I just watched some of the gameplay though, secretly.
It is going to be beautiful, terrifying, but ultimately it's enlightening.
So good. Does it justice and then some.
Acabamos de ver a Pedro Pascal en esta serie Last of Us, el estreno. Wow, de verdad que esta ha sido una excelente adaptación de videojuego a serie. Uf, lo hicieron muy bien, y eso que yo me jugué este videojuego y me encantó. Era de esos que tú tenías que dormir con la luz encendida. Así mismo se siente la serie, me encanta. ¿Sí o no? Ahora, quiero continuar con más Cinelover y es que es el momento de mandar saludos. Cruz Jordán, saluditos para ti, fiel Cinelover. También quiero mandar un saludo súper especial a Oscar Estanciola y Julia Rodríguez, que están siempre en sintonía del Popcorn, siempre comentándonos sobre alguna serie o película, y a veces nos recomiendan muchas que son geniales. Un abrazo y un beso para todos ustedes que están ahí en casa, que siempre están comentándonos todo eso que le encanta del cine y de las series. Ahora vamos a continuar con muchísimo más, y es que llegó el momento del segmento próximamente.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay?
I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap.
Renfield, blaming innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again. But this modern world is a dangerous place.
No. Let me explain.
My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on.
No! Some call me the Dark One. Others, the Lord of Death. To most, I am Barack.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Ese fue el próximamente de esta semana. Me encantaría saber qué les pareció. ¿Están ansiosos por ver esta película? Yo estoy seguro que hay un montón de gente que sí. Así que coméntanos tu punto de vista acerca de este avance en @elpopcornpty. Les recuerdo que estamos en Twitter, en Instagram, en Facebook y que también tenemos un canal de YouTube para que se suscriban y puedan ver el programa semana a semana en caso tal de que se lo pierdan aquí en pantalla. Ahorita nos vamos con la primera parte de las entrevistas que le hicimos al elenco y al equipo de The Last of Us. Ya vimos un avance de lo que nos trae esta primera temporada. Ahora vamos a conocer de parte de los que participaron y crearon esta serie, a ver cómo van a sorprender a los fans. Vamos a ver la entrevista parte 1.
There's a lot of people who play the video games, and there are a lot of non-gamers who, you want to be attracted to towards the series. What do you think is going to surprise people the most? We know it's a post-apocalyptic world and all this happens. What do you think makes it, what's the surprise factor that might people find in The Last of Us?
Well, I think that those who haven't played the game will, they may be coming in expecting monsters, a monster movie or a zombie movie, whatever you want to say. But I think what really will resonate and will surprise them is these very quiet moments. The ones that we experience as the gamers, when we put our controllers down and we just watch the cutaways and just be completely, just sink into the screen, sink into the story, because these, the love is real, the fear is real, all of, this incredible journey they go on was just so impactful for me, just as somebody who was sitting there playing the game.
Why are you so important? Somewhere out west. They're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches, don't.
What are you most excited for people to see on January?
Well, I'm nervous, because we're showing we've spent so much time and energy and thought and care and to make this as good as we can make it. And of course, you're always nervous when you show it to the world. But I'm actually, I think, most excited for when they get to the end, because as somebody who's played the game, that's when everything finally adds up and finishes and makes sense. And everything that we do feeds into that. But even in the final episode, there are some things that I think that aren't in the game that are going to blow people's mind. And all along the way, there are things that are going to excite, and there's going to be a lot of discussion. I know there's going to be all sorts of conversation about it, which I think is great. I think I'm just, it's funny, like I wish I could just jump ahead so everyone's already seen it.
I know, right?
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know.
Si les gustó esta primera parte de las entrevistas que le hicimos al elenco de la nueva serie The Last of Us, luego del cambio comercial viene la parte 2. Más primicias, conversamos con más personas del elenco, nos contaron un montón de cosas y de seguro lo van a querer ver rumbo al gran estreno este fin de semana de esta increíble adaptación. También luego del cambio comercial veremos lo nuevo de Tom Hanks y mucho más, así que vamos rapidito al cambio comercial y regresamos con mucho más del popcorn de esta semana. Estamos de vuelta con la tercera parte de nuestro programa de esta semana, un programa cargado de novedades, estrenos, primicias y sobre todo exclusivas. Entrevistamos al elenco y al equipo de The Last of Us, más adelante verán la segunda parte. Ahorita brincamos a la pantalla grande y es que mi actor favorito, Tom Hanks, regresa al cine con una nueva película con la cual muchos nos vamos a identificar. ¿Cuántos no hemos tenido un vecino gruñón, un vecino o vecina que todo le molesta, todo le da problemas, nunca te deja en paz, quiere estar metido en tu vida? Pues vamos a ver de qué trata el gran estreno en la gran pantalla de esta semana con Tom Hanks, un vecino gruñón.
Tom Hanks interpreta a ese vecino cascarrabias que todos hemos tenido en algún momento. I brought you some pollo con mole.
Why?
Because you looked hungry.
Okay, bye.
Es una película que habla sobre el amor y sobre la importancia de no tener prejuicios. Are you always this unfriendly?
I am not unfriendly.
Okay, you're like a warm cuddle. Y de que no importa de dónde vengas, el elemento humano es el que siempre nos va a unir en el fondo de todo.
My father used to smile like that.
I'm not smiling.
Exactly. Pero nunca es demasiado tarde para darle una segunda oportunidad a la vida.
You're still in drive.
Excuse me, Mr. Otto, but it's Otto, O-T-T-O.
Oh, Otto.
You don't hear that name very often.
I do.
You can sit around and wait.
I'm not sure about this.
It's gonna be very fun.
How was it? You did a good job. You should pat yourself on the back.
You think you have to do everything on your own? Guess what? No one can.
I have a cat.
Ese fue el estreno Un vecino gruñón, la nueva comedia dramática de Tom Hanks, que de verdad que promete mucho. La gente ha estado hablando, obviamente el papel impecable de Tom Hanks y todos los fanáticos están emocionados por verlo nuevamente en una comedia dramática. Ahora quiero continuar con más y es que ya está para ver en casa la nueva serie llamada Velma. Esta serie es un spin-off de Scooby-Doo, pero para adultos. Vamos a encontrar a Velma bien sarcástica y súper valiente, como siempre, tratando de resolver misterios. Entonces, veamos qué nos trae esta serie Velma.
Hey, Fred.
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school.
I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot.
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
Hey, Daphne.
I need a favor. Why would I do that? We're not friends anymore. We're nemesises.
Nemesis.
That's why.
Attention! For all you wondering why the police have not yet caught the serial killer, it's because it's a ghost.
Jinkies!
Maybe it's one of those doors where you push in a brick and it opens.
Fred, wait!
I have a plan.
I love danger. You might have more success with this if you went in just a little less judgy.
Okay, Daphne, I'm the brains of this operation. You're just the look, style, and effortless charm.
We do make a good team, don't we?
In this day and age, you can't speculate about someone's sexuality unless they're famous or Peppermint Patty.
The
rules feel a bit muddy.
Muddy? Oh, sorry I'm not a drunk on the verge of losing custody like every other woman solving murders these days.
¡Wow! Me parece súper interesante poder conocer la historia detrás del personaje de Velma, la conocida como la Cerebrito del grupo y la pandilla de Scooby-Doo. De verdad que es súper inteligente, pero también queremos conocer otras facetas de este personaje y de seguro la pueden disfrutar en la serie Velma, disponible para ver en casa. Ha llegado el momento de continuar con la parte 2 de la entrevista que le hicimos al elenco y aparte del equipo de la nueva serie The Last of Us, una serie cargada de acción, de historia, emociones. Pedro Pascal es increíble como usualmente lo es en todas las producciones en las que participa. Así que vamos con la segunda parte a ver qué más nos contaron acerca de esta adaptación que muchos han estado esperando. Aquí está la parte 2 de la entrevista al elenco de The Last of Us.
Hola Pedro. Hola Bella.
Hola.
Hola. Hi. I hope you're having a great time here in Latin America.
We are.
We're having a great time, can't you see?
Yes, of course. You know, I now I feel I'm part of the fun, so that's something. So thank you for that. What do you think you would like to have from your characters, but in real life?
I would like to be able to naturally swear more.
You're getting there.
Curse more. I am. It's playing Ellie. Well, whenever I do an American accent now, I curse all the time because I learned American like through Ellie. But like even in my British, it's getting cursing.
Getting a little naughtier.
His good butt.
His what? It's yeah. I would. There's a silhouette that Joel has that I would love to maintain in life.
Was it a good butt?
It's a fit.
Hey, we said feature.
Joel has a nice ass, and I gotta keep up with that.
Hey, it's doable. It's doable. You can have a great butt in real life. That's fine. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop thinking or wondering when I was watching the first episodes.
That Joel has a nice butt?
No, other than that he does have a nice butt.
Good.
How would I do in a real life, situation post-apocalyptic like that one? And I would definitely die first.
You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west. They're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
So much of how I built my understanding of Marlene in the game was informed by his words, and what is there, and what can I build on there, and his collaborative nature was open to any ideas that might spark. And I think that bringing her into this new format on an HBO series, again, what is there on the page, and then what will that inform?
Our process was what's best for the story in this medium. So the thought process is never like, oh, where should we surprise people, or where should we keep it the same, as much as like where it's best to keep it the same, because we felt that we couldn't make it any better. We kept it identical.
If I'm taking you with me, do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west? Yeah, go east.
How would you two do in real life?
I would die before Bella, I think. I don't know, maybe. I think so. I think you were smarter than me.
Oh, that's nice.
And that until I don't know. You know what? I think maybe we would be like the perfect combination, because God only knows what I'm capable of, and
I think you're capable of a lot.
With your brains to navigate my. Let's be real. I would so run for the hills.
Yeah, or
I'd be like, let's jump off this. Let's
jump off.
Let's just jump off this cliff. This is a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
We could just find a nice little establishment and just like cry in a corner.
Cry in a corner. Cry ourselves into... As you can see, we would do great.
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
You might not be her father, but you were someone's. You trust me?
Ya arrancó oficialmente The Last of Us. La pueden disfrutar en casa en la plataforma de HBO Max. Si ya la empezaron a ver, si les gustó o no, me encantaría que nos comentaran en redes sociales @elpopcornpty qué les pareció. A mí en lo personal me encantó y esperen que sigan avanzando los episodios para que vean, se pone aún mejor. De esta manera finalizamos el popcorn de esta semana, no sin antes agradecerles a ustedes, a los amigos de los 40 de película por permitirnos ser parte de todas estas coberturas y brindarles material de mucha calidad internacional a nuestro bello Panamá. Síganos en redes sociales @elpopcornpty para que estén pendientes de todo lo que pasa en el mundo de las series, de las películas, del cine, tecnología y mucho más. Me pueden seguir a mí, @OscarRuizC en TikTok, Instagram y en Twitter. La próxima semana venimos con muchas más sorpresas de esas que a ustedes les encanta. Arrancamos el año, así ve, por todo lo alto y falta mucho más. Esto fue el Popcorn.